Well, hey guys, today we are going to be talking about cleaning out your car. I tend to live in my car, which means my floors generally look like my garbage can, and I also have 3 kids, so the kids often end up with toys and Cheerios, and there's probably wrappers, there's all kinds of stuff that I find in my vehicle. So every now and then you need to do a good car cleaning purge. The easiest way that I have found to do this is to actually grab 2 plastic bags that you would have left over from when you got groceries. If you have a serious train wreck going on in your vehicle, you might even want to get some big garbage bags. Generally, because I'm talking about my car, it doesn't get so bad, but if we're talking about the minivan where the family is usually all in together with 2 adults and 3 kids, and it's also my husband's work vehicle during the week, that would probably require garbage bags because it just fills up way faster. So for the car, usually I will grab 2 plastic bags, and I will use 1 bag for garbage, obviously, the really easy, obvious stuff, and then I'll have 1 bag for stuff that needs to get brought back into the house. Super, super simple. And the reason why it's important to keep this simple is because if you don't clean your car out regularly, it's probably because you don't enjoy it. So this is how I can do it all in one fell swoop. I'm actually going to do this as soon as I get home, and because the car will be all nice and warm and the heater will be going and I'll have music, and I'm just going to run in the house quick and grab my 2 plastic bags, and basically, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to throw my garbage in 1 bag and the things that have to go into the house into the other bag. And once I have those 2 bags, I'm just going to set them on the seat next to me. And then I'm going to just continue to work on sorting or organizing those things that I want to stay in my car. So whether that's, some CDs, for those of you who still listen to CDs, whatever else, pens, your checkbook, gum, chapstick, whatever, you want to just kind of sort it out and put it in a nice spot so that it's easy to access when you need it. The other thing that I'm going to mention about cleaning out your car is once you have it all emptied out, decluttered and kind of organized the way you want it, that's when you want to start thinking about actually cleaning the inside of your car. Now, for me personally, the easiest way that I do this is I used to be a distributor for Norwex, right? So they specialize in the Enviro cloths, microfiber cloths for cleaning, so you just use water. So for what I do, I usually just grab a wet Enviro cloth. I have a window polishing cloth and a little blue dusting mitt, and that's going to help me clean out all the surfaces in my car. If you don't utilize microfiber or use items like that, you still want to keep your cleaning super simple as possible. So my suggestion would be your favorite multi-purpose cleaner, and then whatever rags or paper towels you wish to utilize to clean out the inside of your car. Because there's nothing worse than driving somewhere at night and realizing the inside of your windshield is got fingerprints or toe prints, or I don't know how toe prints get on your windshield, but it seems like our vehicles always have toe prints on them. One random little tip to clean out the inside of your car that I heard of that I kind of enjoyed was that you can actually take those little foam paint brushes and you can use that nice little tip to stick into your air vents to dust them better if you can't get your finger fit into that. I thought that was a really cute idea. So you want to just make sure you're cleaning all your surfaces out, and then if it's bad weather or cold and you don't want to bring out the big guns, and just if you want to do a real minimal, real quick clean, you can go back to your hand vacuum. If you want to bring that out there with you, then you can just kind of do a real quick touch-up vacuum. So once you've got the inside of your car completely decluttered, organized, and now actually clean, you can do the finishing touches. And for me, that is either investing in an inexpensive fragrance of some kind, whether it's the little tree or just something to give a fresh scent inside of your car. If you would like to do a more natural option, you can actually take a piece of cloth or even a cotton ball and kind of fit it into your air little vents and put some essential oils onto that. And that will smell great as well, and that can actually clean the air as well instead of just covering it up with a scent. So my favorite part, once the inside of the car is completely finished, is actually to clean the outside of the car. And you don't always think to do that, especially when we're in, the dead of winter and the weather is ridiculous out and you feel like, I'm going to wash it, but in 2 seconds I'm going to go drive through some slop and it's going to be like you won't even be able to tell. But I just want to encourage you that you still want to wash the outside of your vehicle every now and then, even in the winter, because that salt and the stuff that gets kicked up onto your vehicle, that can really eat away at the paint and can even start eating through your vehicle and start causing it to have rust or holes. Ask me how I know this. Our minivan we've kind of neglected, and it just feels like when you get your car washed or when you wash your car, it's like this frivolous, fancy thing that some people do or only some people can afford to do. But, when you spend that much money on a vehicle, it is worth it to spend a little bit now and then to actually invest in taking good care of it and making it look nice on the inside as well as the outside. So my hope is once we've got everything all cleaned up, it'll be easier for you to feel like you can maintain it now. And if it gets a little out of hand, just go back and remember some of these quick, simple steps. Grab your 2 bags, grab your most convenient cleaning supplies, and just go to town. My favorite way to get the outside of my vehicle clean is actually to go drive through an actual car wash. We do have places that you can pay money and then a different person will hop in your vehicle and drive through, and they will wipe down the inside of your vehicle and vacuum and do the whole works, which is fabulous. But a less expensive option would be, of course, to clean the inside yourself, and then you can drive in to the automatic washing places that you can just sit and watch it all wash your car around you. A cheaper option than that, of course, is to drive into a car wash where you're kind of doing the work yourself. You're sticking the quarters in and you're doing the scrubbing. My shoulders and my back don't like that option, and it's freezing out, so that is not an option for us right now. And then, of course, in the summertime, maybe if you're allowed in your town to run hose water and clean a car in your yard, you can just use the hose and soapy water, and some people swear by that. Normally, if I go through a drive through car wash, I almost always make sure my kids are with me because they think it's so much fun. And what's not fun about it? It was one of my favorite things when I was a kid too, is when my parents said, we're gonna go wash the car, yay! Maybe we weren't very adventurous, I don't know, or maybe I was just a weird kid. But my kids think it's cool too, so we can all be weird together. You are going to have a fabulously clean car. It's going to smell wonderful, or at least it's not going to smell gross like dirty socks, because you're going to get any old garbage or whatever out of your vehicle. And we spend a lot of time in our vehicles. We don't really think about it, but especially if you commute to work, we spend a lot of time in vehicles. And for me, being a homeschool mom, I really spend a lot of time in my vehicle because I drive my kids to different events or to dance or to play dates or whatever, and we're always busy, so that's just the way of life, isn't it? So it's just a good idea to do your best to take that extra time to bless your vehicle, because your vehicle works so hard for you. And don't forget to get those checkups for your car now and then to make sure that you've got your oil changed, you got tire pressure, you've got everything that you're needing so that you are safe on the road. Well, thanks so much, guys, for joining me on my drive today, and as we discussed getting our cars all cleared out inside and out. And I hope this has encouraged you to tackle your own car, and I hope that you'll join me. And go ahead and comment down below if there's any fun tips or tricks that you have when you're clearing out or cleaning out the inside or the outside of your vehicle that you'd like to share with others. It's always fun to hear other people's perspectives and what has worked for them. Sometimes it might be really simple or really profound, but maybe we just never really thought about it before. So those comments can really help out people. So I really appreciate those that take the time to comment. And I hope that you'll give this video a like and that you'll subscribe so that we can keep in touch. And we'll see you next time.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time.